Man, what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to like this video and subscribe. Be a part of the tribe, you heard me? But turn on your post notifications so you know the next time I drop.
Is there one thing you regret out of your life?
Getting married.
Why was that a bad choice in your opinion?
I'm divorced now. She got half.
She got half? Oh my God. If you can go talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell yourself?
Go back to college.
Did you go to college?
Of course.
What'd you study?
Business.
And do you think that business was good choice?
Sure, but I would go back for different reasons.
What would you go back for?
The girls.
It seems like he didn't really grow much. I don't know. He going back to college for the girls. You know what though? I think he realized he wasted his money on that damn degree. That's what I think he realized, because it's a lot easier to make money other ways. College is a death trap, but who knows? Keep moving.
Now I want to ask y'all a question. Am I wrong? I just ended a 5-year relationship with this woman because she found out that her baby daddy got killed about 2 weeks ago. And she always told me how they was close. They good co-parents, and I ain't gonna lie, you know, everything been straight. Never thought anything of it. But she just texted me today talking about she went to the tattoo place and got his name tatted and shit, talking about RIP him. Bitch, what? Bitch, that shit over with. Just got this nigga name tatted. She like, oh, but he's dead. That's my child's father. We had a good bond and I'm forever sad. And all this shit. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You single. Obviously your loyalty lied with that nigga. So, you know, I don't give a fuck if it's been 5 years. You got this nigga name tatted. Can't he your baby daddy? Get her obituary.
I appreciate that brother for waking up and seeing the real. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't your bitch. That's his bitch. From beyond the grave. You'll never get that bitch back for sure.
If you're not used to having a good man in your life, or if you might have seen that growing up, you can do all the healing work that you want to do. But when the good man comes, can you handle that? Because he's going to be a trigger, and you're going to have to know how to decipher intuition and fear, because they feel the same. The version of you that you are right now is why you have what you have. You got to make a complete identity switch to get something different. When people aren't ready to do that, they will always go back to the low-hanging fruit that they're accustomed to.
It's all about the self-work. I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I know she get a bad rep because I done seen her in her perspective, men are an asset to her life instead of her being an asset to a man's life. So I already kind of, you know, I take whatever she has to say with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? And for that reason, you know, I'm not gonna dismiss everything that she's saying, but
it don't take a fucking fuck ton of statistical research for y'all to see that black boys raised by single mothers are struggling with their identity. They're struggling with being able to manage their feelings. They're struggling with being disciplined, right? They're struggling with not only just discipline in general, but discipline over their sex. They're struggling with discipline over being able to stand up and make decisions as a man. They are being left behind in their upbringing in regards to their basics. This is why, for example, for those of y'all females that don't get where I be coming from, I got paid to do a podcast and I had on a brown dress. So if you see it, definitely look at it. And on the podcast, at one point, I very minimally explained. I said, not too much verbiage. I said, men and women should have their basics together. And I explained what the basics are. Feeding yourself, clothing yourself, bottom level, nothing crazy and successful, just taking care of the responsibilities that you fucked and made, you know, having your own covered at a very basic level to be able to call yourself an adult before you mix your life with somebody else. I said you can date. Y'all can help alongside each other as y'all on y'all journey of getting y'all basics together, but you shouldn't mix your lives together without having that together. That's a live or a podcast clip that a lot of black men got on there and were triggered. They disagreed. They called me fat. They said, I don't know what I'm talking about. They talked about my deep voice. They did the same shit y'all did. It's a perfect example of how I don't have to say it's a problem, and you will see it's a problem. Meaning, like, all I did was state a fact, right? It's a fact that we need to have ourselves together as basic level adults, because you don't have to do no deep statistical research to see a lot of women are taking care of black men in these communities because in their upbringing, they wasn't raised right. So a lot of them are grown.
She's wrong in her idea that the basic needs need to be taken care of. The reason why is because men don't want those type of women. Those women got too much to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the right pond that you really want to be fishing in. You want a woman that understands your value and have a need for you and can express that I need you. You know what I mean? That's what you want. That's prime real estate right there. Anything outside of that, you really don't want to fish with that. And so I understand that she's just saying just basic needs, but women take supplying basic needs to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Like, to them, being an adult is like, you know what I mean? Like, I need a cookie, an award, I need a ceremony every other week celebrating me being an adult. You know what I'm saying? Whereas men, they understand that you have to be an adult. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know what I mean? What I will say is that the men that was in the comments emoting, you know what I mean, and just throwing ad hominems instead of being able just to attack the point, that's feminine behavior.
Some of y'all got anger issues. They've been undiagnosed. Some of y'all got anger issues. Talking about it's cultural. Talking about I'm passionate. You're angry. Sir, you're angry, ma'am. It's not even a mental illness. Some of y'all just got undiagnosed anger. You're an angry person. And you know what I don't like? I don't like black women hiding behind I'm not the angry black woman trope. I don't like how you can't say you angry because you're black, because you're a black woman. If you angry, you angry. Some of y'all got undiagnosed anger. You in denial. I must have needed to say that. I think I needed to say that for the last couple of years. If you angry, you angry. Best thing you could do is be honest. Best thing you could do is be honest about it and be like, you know what? I am angry. Yeah. Take your little angry self to some anger management. Take your little angry self to therapy. Or you know what? Don't even got to do all that. Take your little angry self home. Just do that. Take your angry self home. You don't gotta do nothing. You gotta spend a dime. I ain't spending nothing on you though. If you angry, you angry. You messing up people's energy. You messing up people's environment. You coming in dropping problems on people. You an angry person. I don't care if you black. You angry. If you angry, you an angry black woman. You an angry black man. You angry and white. You angry. If you angry, you angry. I needed to say that.
I mean, like, what world do you live in where you're around people that can't admit that they're angry? I mean, like, like, what kind of crop of people you're around where, like, that you had to hold that in that long to be like, you're angry? You know what I mean? That doesn't seem like it's something that would be hard to, like, identify. And then on top of that, she's saying undiagnosed anger. You know what I mean? Like, you go to the doctor, or the therapist, and then be like, based off of my studies, I've diagnosed you with anger. Anger is an emotion. You know what I mean? Just like joy is an emotion, sadness. It's an emotion, so you as a human being are going to experience anger.
I ain't no snitch or nothing, but word on the street was Donald Trump tweeted and said if the daddy got to pay child support or something like that, the mama can't claim the kids on their taxes, only the daddy can. You ain't heard that shit from me, though.
I'm telling y'all, change is coming. Change is in the wind, dog. And it's because men are speaking up. Shout out to the internet, the great equalizer. Shout out to YouTube. And shout out to men getting their voices heard and getting their message out and not being controlled by the media. But we're going to keep this thing rocking and rolling.
I just want to take time out, tell my president thank you, because I can now get income tax and they can take all my child support from my Social Security because I keep all my income tax. Make America.
Yes. Now, as you can see, I only put up two, but you can see the brothers is, they happy about this. All right, let's see what I didn't even really watch the women reaction. I already knew it was gonna be something, so I'm reacting with y'all. So check it out.
Do y'all remember when Kayla Nicole packed up her kids and shipped them off to her baby daddy and said, they're yours now, gave him full custody and been living her best life since? Well, if Trump passes any law or bill that allows the child's father to accumulate the tax return in any form or fashion, I too will be packing my child up and dropping her off on the front porch of wherever he's laying his head at the time. Because you mean to tell me there are men out here who not even paying the $20 a week that they owe, and you're willing to give them those thousands of dollars that the moms have probably spent throughout the year anyway to the daddy who don't even want to do his part? Now, there's been no confirmation of Trump actually saying this. I think that he tweeted something of the nature on Twitter. But I'll say this. If it's true, and I can no longer claim the child that I take care of all year round, then I'm becoming a deadbeat mother. Most definitely. Yep. And of course, you've got all of these men who are overjoyed right now, but these are the same men who ain't paying them $20 a week and are avoiding employment just so that they don't pay child support. We already know Trump don't like women, but he about to have a lot of single fathers on his hand who are complaining about women not wanting to do for their kids. Oh, if this is true, it's going to cause a lot of chaos and a further division in their family dynamic. Anybody in their right mind can see the person who deserves that income check, the person who can claim that child, should be the person who has full custody and takes majority care of that child, whether it be feeding, clothing, school, whatever. That's the person. Not the person who avoids taking care of their kids.
What's most likely going to happen is that father is going to make it work. He's going to provide structure. It's going to give him purpose in life for real. On top of that, either you going to raise the kid or be, the in-home parent that collects the child support and not the taxes, not being able to claim the kids on your return, or you going to be the one that claims the kids on a return but pays child support. So you're going to have to pick your poison. And if you don't pay your child support, your ass is going to jail like these kids is. And it will be interesting to see jails filled up with women in jail for child support, instead of it being men. That'll be an interesting plot twist.
Baby, this child tax credit, child support tweet got y'all in the frenzy, don't it, baby? Let me tell you something. If you only paying $200 to $400 a month for one kid, two kids, it ain't even $4,000-$5,000. This ain't your conversation. Exit to the left. That you shouldn't even have thought. Because you're donating. Okay, you're donating to the support of the child, because nobody can support a child on $200 a month. Okay, this not your conversation. Okay, so the ones that's paying the 10, the 15, 20K a year, okay, over in that range, okay, yep, they should receive some kind of credit. But that $200, $160, $80, this not y'all conversation. We're not gonna put y'all over there with them, okay?
So the question I have for her is, and this is gonna go into my next statement, right? Whose fault is it that your baby daddy ain't got no money? This right here is gonna help institute the thought process of picking a right baby daddy.
Married men act totally different when they by themselves, don't they? You see him with your wife. What's up, Tony? Hey, man, how's everything going, brother? Oh, just taking it easy, hanging out with the old lady. All right, God bless you. Take it easy now. All right. Be like, that nigga ain't like that. You see him by himself. What's up, Tony? Hey, where's the bitches at, nigga? Where's the bitches? There's your girl. Where's she at? Where's she at? She just pulled up? She's outside?
Man, what I need y'all to do is I need y'all to like this video and subscribe. Be a part of the tribe, you heard me? But turn on your post notifications so you know the next time I drop.